1. Sarepta's shocking layoffs. 500 employees affected after patient deaths. 2. Sarepta Therapeutics lays off 500 employees after Duchenne gene therapy setbacks. 3. Sarepta Therapeutics restructures. Workforce cuts, siRNA focus and Elevidys label update. 1. Sarepta's shocking layoffs. 500 employees affected after patient deaths. In a surprising turn of events, Sarepta Therapeutics has announced a significant restructuring plan that will result in the layoff of 500 employees, which accounts for approximately 36% of its workforce. This decision comes in the wake of 2 tragic patient deaths linked to its gene therapy product, Elevidys, which is designed to treat Duchenne muscular dystrophy, DMD, a severe muscle-wasting condition predominantly affecting young boys. The company's stock saw a remarkable surge of over 35%, reaching $24.87 late Wednesday, despite the unsettling news. RBC Capital Markets analyst Brian Abrahams described the layoffs as necessary and expected, indicating that the company is taking steps to cut costs by $400 million. In addition to the layoffs, the Food and Drug Administration, FDA, has decided to add a warning label to Elevidys following the unfortunate incidents. Earlier this year, 2 teenagers experienced acute liver failure after receiving the treatment, raising serious concerns about the therapy's safety. Sarepta's financial performance for the second quarter also revealed that the company generated $513 million in total sales, which was slightly below the anticipated $529 million. Sales of Elevidys reached $282 million, falling short of the expected $298 million, although it did exceed Abraham's estimate of $266 million. He noted, however, that there appears to be a significant decline in the usage of Elevidys in the latter half of the year following the second patient death. This situation raises important questions about the future of Sarepta and the broader implications for the biotech industry. How will these layoffs and the FDA's warning affect investor confidence and the company's reputation? And what does this mean for the patients who rely on innovative therapies like Elevidys? As the story develops, it will be interesting to see how Sarepta navigates these challenges and whether it can regain the trust of both investors and patients alike. For more updates, you can follow Allison Gatlin on X/Twitter at @Gatlin_IBD. 2. Sarepta Therapeutics lays off 500 employees after Duchenne gene therapy setbacks. Sarepta Therapeutics, a biopharmaceutical company focused on developing innovative RNA-targeted therapeutics, has announced a significant reduction of its workforce by approximately 36%, which translates to around 500 employees. This decision comes after a series of setbacks, particularly concerning Elevidys, the company's gene therapy for Duchenne muscular dystrophy, a rare and fatal genetic disorder that affects muscle strength and function. The layoffs are part of a strategic restructuring aimed at reducing costs and refocusing the company's efforts on its core mission of delivering transformative therapies to patients with rare diseases. The restructuring plan involves pausing several drug programs and redirecting resources towards the development of RNA-based medicines in collaboration with Arrowhead Pharmaceuticals. These medicines, which target diseases such as spinocerebellar ataxia, Huntington's disease, and facioscapulohumeral muscular dystrophy, are believed to have tremendous near-term potential. The company expects these measures to result in more than $400 million in annual cost savings by 2026. The decision to downsize follows a tumultuous period for Sarepta, marked by the controversial approval of Elevidys by the Food and Drug Administration, FDA, and subsequent reports of patient deaths due to acute liver failure. Despite initial optimism and soaring stock prices following the FDA's expanded approval of the drug, concerns about its safety and efficacy have led to a significant decline in the company's share price, which has dropped by over 80% this year. In response to these challenges, Sarepta has halted sales of Elevidys to older, non-ambulatory patients who are at higher risk of treatment-induced liver damage and paused a study meant to confirm the therapy's benefits in this population. The company is now working on developing a new regimen of immune-suppressing drugs to manage the safety risks associated with the treatment and plans to share its findings with the FDA in the near future. Despite these setbacks, Sarepta remains committed to its mission of bringing innovative therapies to patients with rare diseases. The company became profitable in 2024 and believes it can maintain profitability even if Elevidys is only used to treat ambulatory patients. With a focus on developing RNA-based medicines and a commitment to financial discipline, Sarepta is poised to navigate the challenges ahead and continue its work to transform the lives of patients with rare diseases. 3. Sarepta Therapeutics Restructures, Workforce Cuts, siRNA Focus and Elevidys Label Update. Tough choices in biotech. When patient promises collide with financial realities, that's the stark situation facing Sarepta Therapeutics as it navigates the high-stakes world of rare disease treatments. But here's where it gets controversial. Can cutting nearly 40% of staff and pausing critical programs truly serve patients long-term while ensuring survival? Let's unpack their bold moves. Following a strategic review, Sarepta is prioritizing programs with the highest impact potential, particularly its siRNA platform assets. This shift comes with painful cuts. A 36% workforce reduction, roughly 500 employees, and streamlined operations expected to save $400 million annually starting in 2026. These measures aim to secure profitability and meet looming 2027 financial obligations, a decisive response to what CEO Doug Ingram calls environmental changes. Financially, the company remains robust for now. Preliminary Q2 2025 results show $513 million in total net product revenue, split between Duchenne gene therapy Elevidys, $282 million, and RNA-based PMOs, $231 million. This revenue stability from their Duchenne portfolio funds their refocused pipeline. Controversy alert asterisk: the FDA mandated a black box warning, the agency's strongest safety alert, for Elevidys, highlighting risks of acute liver injury and failure. While Sarepta agreed, resolving issues for ambulant patients, non-ambulant patients face treatment delays. The company convened an expert panel to design enhanced immunosuppression protocols, and will soon submit these to the FDA, hoping to resume shipments. The pipeline overhaul intensifies the debate. Sarepta will advance siRNA treatments for conditions like facioscapulohumeral muscular dystrophy and Huntington's disease, pausing most limb-girdle muscular dystrophy (LGMD) gene therapies. Only SRP 9003 for LGMD type 2E/R4 remains on track for a 2025 submission. The rest? Seeking partners. New leadership appointments signal this reset. Ian Estepan, President and COO. Dr. Luis Rodino-Klapac, President of R&D. Ryan Wong, CFO. Dr. Rachel Potter, Chief Scientific Officer. Dr. Patrick Moss, Chief Commercial Officer. So here's the ethical dilemma asterisk when groundbreaking science meets financial headwinds. Does prioritizing business viability ultimately serve patients, or compromise their hope? With gene therapies paused and jobs lost to fund siRNA bets, Sarepta's path forces a hard question. In rare disease advocacy, where should the line between mission and margin be drawn? What's your take? Necessary pragmatism or a perilous pivot?